50 Shades Freed has been tagged as the third and final film in the 50 Shades of Grey franchise, but fans have long hoped that Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson would reprise the roles in the event of a fourth film. For fans around the world, however, it sounds as though Johnson's days as Anastasia Steele are over. Express reports that L. James recently released a fourth book in the franchise, titled Grey. The novel rehashes the events in the first book, only this time from the perspective of Christian Grey instead of Anna. The book has led to a lot of speculation on whether Dornan and Johnson will reprise the roles for one more film, but early book sales might any chance of a adaptation. Although Grey sat at the top of the bestseller pile in week 1, it only sold 85,000 copies, which is significantly less than previous books in the franchise. At its peak of popularity, James sold close to 400,000 books in a single week. The verdict is still out on a fourth film, but based on the book sales, it doesn't seem likely that filmmakers will adapt James' newest novel. That, of course, could change in the coming months, especially if the release of 50 Shades Freed increases those book sales dramatically. In 2012, 50 Shades of Grey remained at the top of the bestsellers list for an astonishing 22 weeks, raking in over 10 million sales. If Grey can match any of these numbers, then it's likely we'll see another. Whether or not Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson are involved, however, is another matter. Dornan and Johnson have not commented on if they will reprise the roles in a potential fourth. In the meantime, US Magazine reports that Johnson is officially dating Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay. An insider told the outlet that Johnson and Martin have spent a lot of time together in recent weeks and that the romance is more than a short fling. The two were first spotted together at a concert in Israel in November. They were later seen eating dinner together at a restaurant in the area. Martin has been linked to several different actresses over the years, including Jennifer Lawrence and Annabelle Wallis. He was also married to Gwyneth Paltrow and shares 2 children with the actress. Although Dornan and Johnson may not return for another, there is at least one cast member who will. Marcia Gay Harden recently opened up about reprising her role as Christian's mom and said that she would be interested in doing another film. That said, she isn't sure if Christian's mom would be featured in the story, especially considering how the latest book is from a completely different perspective from the first. 50 Shades Freed is scheduled to open in theaters on February 9, 2018. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin have not confirmed or denied the relationship.